Ah, hey, you guys, how y'all doing? All right. I'm just trying to get myself together right quick. Ah, I know it's late. But how's everybody doing? It's your boy, you know who, and this is Sports Plus Life Talking Ish coming to you tonight late. It is 11 exactly on a Friday night. And because I had somewhere I had to be tonight, and that somewhere was Hermitage High School, where I went to see their production of The Little Mermaid. I did. And before I get into detail on the production of The Little Mermaid, I got to give my shout out. What up, Lomar? What it do, homeboy? Better late than never. You heard me. I got to give my shout outs to Two Tough Sports as well as Heather's Craft Haven. Yeah, me and London, we went to go see The Little Mermaid, and we met Alicia up there because Alicia's daughter, Courtney, who's been on the show before, y'all remember before the school year, me and Courtney had a very, very good discussion. It was one of my favorite interviews, to be honest with you. But she was in the play, and it was awesome. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed myself. I really did. I enjoyed myself. The actors were great. Oh yeah, bro. Look. The play ended right around like 9:30, but then you wanted to give the actors their just due, and London wanted to meet the her favorite characters in the movie. She wanted to meet the person who played Sebastian, and she wanted to meet Ariel, and she took pictures with him. So it was really good, and I really wanted her to go and see that experience. At least I sent you the link too. So I really wanted her to have that experience because she has told me that she wants to be an actress. So I'm like, okay, if you want to be an actress, let me show you Broadway style play. And to be honest with you, it did not disappoint. Shout out goes to Hermitage Drama Department. Shout out goes to all of those students who brought that production to life. It was awesome. Shout out to the tech crew. The backgrounds were amazing. It was very well done. The only critique that I would have is that they were performing the play with the live band, which I thought was dope. The microphones needed to be just a little bit more powerful. Like sometimes microphones were fading in and out, but it didn't affect those students' performance. It was awesome. I really did enjoy myself. I really did enjoy myself. London really enjoyed herself. She got to, like I said, she got to take pictures. I haven't loaded them up yet. I haven't loaded the pictures up yet, so I'm gonna go old school ghetto style and show y'all the pictures if I can. Okay. Let's see what we have here. All right, that's London and Courtney. Yeah, that's London and Courtney. She had Courtney did so great. That's London and the young lady who played Ariel. Yeah, she was so hype. And that's London and the young man who played Sebastian. So the dude who played Sebastian, I was like, they got this boy wearing a red pimp suit the whole show. I love it. I'm serious. I love it. Oh yeah, London had a ball, man. She did. London had a great time. But they did it. They had that boy rocking that pimp suit the whole time to the Under the Sea. I was like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, hell yeah. That's what's up, man. So definite shout outs go to Hermitage High School, the Hermitage Drama Department, all of the students, all of the tech crew, all of the band members. all of the teachers who helped bring that production to life. That was absolutely awesome. It's been a long time since I've gone to see a play, and it definitely it brought it brought me back. It did. Oh, I was having deja vu like a motherfucker in that joint, but it was all right. It was. I can't complain, and we're gonna have Leisha. Leisha's gonna be on here for a hot second because there's an announcement that she wants to make, as well as up there she go. There she is. There she go. There she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was trying to join. I was trying to type my name in.
Hey.
Day.
So that's okay.
But I'm here.
Hey.
What's up?
Ain't nothing. I was just giving shout outs to
there's the co-star right there.
Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on.
Yes.
I showed you a picture of you in London on here. I just want to say again, and this time I want the audience to let you to know that we're all very proud of you. It was awesome. I was no problem. I was just giving shout outs to the whole department, the drama department, all of you guys for bringing that production to life, the band, the tech crew. You know, it was awesome. It's been a long time since I went to see a play, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, you were awesome. You guys were awesome. So the people who were the lead roles, were they seniors?
Sebastian is a senior. Ariel is a senior. The lead roles. Okay, so principal cast. Flotsam and Jetsam, the eels, those are freshmen. Ursula is a senior.
But she looked like a super duper senior. She looked like I thought that was a damn teacher when they rolled the curtains back.
That is exactly what
I said, who is this teacher they got playing Ursula?
No.
I didn't think it was supposed to be like that. Okay. Right. She looked like she about in the 14th grade. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, she looked grown. Like she looked grown.
I didn't see her come. She didn't come out at the end.
She did. She came out there.
She comes out at the end strictly to scare the kids. Her makeup is terrifying.
She did. She came. You had left. You had went out already.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about when we were waiting for them.
Oh no, she came out there too.
I missed her.
How?
Her makeup is terrifying. It's scary. Yeah, but most of them are seniors.
That's what I was talking to you about, sweetie, when we were talking in the parking lot about just working your way up there, and especially if you have the same drama teacher, if the same person is in charge of directing it, and you're there year after year after year, it's only gonna be natural, you know. Some and those same, it's all just the dedication you put into it. Like I said, next year when you do did y'all have to do audition?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you do all your audition, be very charismatic.
Yeah, because auditions, I had to switch my audition like a minute before we did auditions.
Why?
Okay, hear me out. The role I wanted was Ursula.
No, the perfect person got that.
Yeah, because they would have had to tape fat to you. Okay, they would have had to tape a bunch of pills. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that to throw a shot at her. But if you look at the cartoon character, even in the live movie, she's a big girl.
Yeah.
They would have had to tape pillows to you and spray paint them purple. They casted her perfect.
But
she just looked like
it's fun.
Oh, of course, being a villain is always fun. I feel
like if I was given the chance,
I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. But I mean, she looked like a senior plus. So she did, I think they casted her. I think they casted her perfect.
I mean, she was the only one who auditioned for Ursula because I backed out.
I bet. I bet.
Yeah, no, I was
that.
about to go up there, and I was gonna go up there and look stupid. I was like, know what? So I switched my audition to Part of Your World. I didn't want Ariel, but that's all I had. So
Now the only thing, like, they do realize that Flounder was a boy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just saying,
Yeah, and in musicals, there's always gender swaps.
Oh, I think the casting was awesome.
I think
The only critique I had was the microphones. Because of y'all, because of you guys saying your lines and singing your songs with the live band playing. I think the microphones.
No, we were just having issues with the microphones. The band was an issue. You should have seen the band at first. First of all, they sucked at first. It took them till Tech Week to get it together. Ooh. Second of all, you couldn't hear anyone's lines over the band whatsoever because for rehearsals we used to watch them. We used to watch them perform the whole thing, like back to back to back to back. So yeah, no, you used to literally not be able to hear anyone whatsoever. So certainly better now, from what I've seen.
I hope ain't none of your band classmates watching this.
Right?
No. They've been doing really good. It's just they sucked
at first.
She doesn't mean
not
that.
The only one who feels that way. The whole.
I believe you. I'm just happy that you got really, Rob. Really.
Wow.
That's kind of hard. These are high school students, dude.
Right.
Christ. I mean,
they ain't making it no better.
I mean, I'm just glad that you got that whole experience because that, I mean, to me it's just intoxicating because just the whole process of bringing a production to life. If I'm pretty sure you felt like at times we're never going to learn this, but then one day when you're at rehearsal, you realize that you've learned it.
Yeah.
Without even realizing it, and it's so fun. And then, I mean, sometimes you connect and you make friends with people that you never thought that you would connect and make friends with. I mean, the whole thing is wonderful. It's awesome.
It's nice at times, certainly.
Oh yeah, I mean, because for about 12 weeks you have to become this put together family.
But I really enjoy my part. My part is really nice because I really like my dance. My dance is, I can admit, my dance is pretty nice.
Oh, you was killing it, especially when y'all was up there hitting the funky chicken at the beginning when the Ariel got her legs. Y'all was up there doing the dirty bird. I was like, go ahead, look at them. I like, get it. I'm like, okay. Yeah, man.
Yeah, mostly my part.
Maybe you should have taken London tomorrow because what do y'all have going on tomorrow?
We have a tea party and meet and greet happening tomorrow.
Oh, really?
I didn't know it a little while ago.
like after the show or before the show?
After.
Oh man, look, I can come after the show is over. I got, I could be ghetto about that. I can just come in when the show is over with. I'm like, hey, yeah, I was here yesterday. Y'all were awesome. Y'all was amazing. I'm supposed to run the streets tomorrow. I think that's why. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm supposed to run the streets tomorrow. That's all. My social life is kind of, I don't want to say get back on track because it was never off, but I've started going out just a tad bit more, not a lot more. But that's why I wasn't going to miss. Now, if I hadn't went tonight, there'd be no question. I'd have been going tomorrow because there was no question. Once your mom told me that you were in it, I said, "Oh, well, I'm going," because I've been seeing it, because I drop kids off there, driving the bus. So I've been seeing it for the last, month. But when she told me that you were in it, I said, "Oh, let's say less. I'm there."
Yeah.
I said I'm there. And then London.
I love being in musicals. Musicals is nice.
Musicals are dope, right? I love them. Love that. And that's. You said y'all was thinking about doing Hamilton. Woo wee.
We're not doing Hamilton. That's never gonna happen.
Alexander Hamilton.
Because
maybe they can shorten it for y'all.
No. They can't shorten it because that's gonna make it really unfun.
Hold on, but the Hamilton version got some language in it.
Oh, you're right. But I mean, we're high schoolers though, because they were talking about Heathers. You should see Heathers.
But they call people MFers in Hamilton.
They say a lot more than that.
I know they do.
And they do a lot more than that.
Yeah, y'all should do that one. Oh, yeah.
But the thing about Hamilton is, like I said, they didn't want to do 2 Disney productions. Hamilton is too political, and it's too long.
Well, it's not like, somebody's playing.
Hamilton happened when the slave trade was happening.
I know it was.
Can't do that.
Yeah, but see, in the Hamilton play, they got black people playing slave owners. Thought about that? Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know how that would work.
Hey, well, just get somebody to play Donald Trump. That'll work good.
Like, look at the cast of The Little Mermaid, and then think about all of them in Hamilton.
Right?
Think about that.
Hey, look, y'all had a dude running around in a pimp suit the whole play.
Sebastian?
Yeah, y'all could pull that off.
No, it's funny because we had a Marine Corps ball, and he was singing for that too, and he's also my class mentor. It's really funny every time I'm in something that he's in because it's like, yeah. Okay,
that's the day. London was like, I want to see Sebastian. I was like, okay, he was a trip, man. Like I said, I would. If you guys want to see something really nice and really just enjoyable, they still have one more show left tomorrow at 7:00 p.m. at Hermitage High School. I would encourage anybody. Tickets are $12. You just have to go to GoFan. Not fans only. GoFan. Okay. I would encourage everybody. The tickets are $12. Kids, I believe, are $9. I believe 5 and under. Well, 5 and under, like free, right?
Free, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would encourage anybody to go see it, and it was definitely enjoyable. How what's up, Courtney? How's everything treating you, freshman? How's you're almost done with that freshman year? You moving up in the world of ROTC promotions and stuff. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing okay.
Just okay.
Yeah. I mean, and if we're talking like JROTC, I'm doing amazing. I'm excited. I have a leadership camp I'm doing in the summer. I'm gonna be training with Marines, policemen, and firefighters.
Like real policemen?
All
right, I'm not gonna say nothing disrespectful because you're on here, and I
trust.
You're doing great stuff.
Whatever you're gonna say, I probably agree with, but
I don't. Okay, I hope the police ain't watching this. I'm just playing. No, that's like.
Oh, what's crazy? Real quick.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, shit! Whoa!
Right behind.
Hey, put that up to the camera again. Yo, where did you dig that up from?
From behind me just now.
Yeah.
Right there. Put it closer. Oh, that is called vintage. That is retro. That is throwback.
Real life vintage. Yes.
That is throwback. Those were old when we were there. That's the funny thing about it.
Still got mine.
We just found a big box of them and started wearing them again. Those were old when we were them shirts. Those shirts originally came out over 30 damn years ago. I promise you. That is retro right there. Yo. Hey, Rob trying to low-key flirt with you while your daughter's right there.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, go ahead. Continue what you were saying. I'm sorry. I was moving it and I realized.
No, it's okay. It's okay. The leadership position, Courtney, that's awesome. You working with actual Marines?
Yeah, which is kind of scary, but I'll be okay. Also, I'll be doing color guard eventually.
Okay.
I'll also be starting marksmanship again.
Wait, did you see her drill video?
Has he?
Did you see her drill videos?
You haven't seen my drill videos?
No, where's your drill video at? Where can I find
it? They have them on my page. They're on my page.
What? How far down your page?
Listen, when was that? Last month.
Was it?
Right?
Last month? That was last month?
Hold on, let me look. But listen.
Oh yeah, and of course I got my new uniform and stuff. So
this chick
doing it big.
was not even part of the drill team. They put her on
the week of
the competition.
That's how much skills you got.
But look, it's because now one thing I do know about JROTC is if you don't like something, you have to speak up. I'm not a vocal person, so I don't say anything. But look, I was talking to someone and I was like, look at all these people that you have on the drill team. They suck. I was like,
I hope they're not watching, yo.
She don't have a filter.
I don't. No, because when I say they suck, they suck. Literally one person crashed out, quit. Threw the rifle.
March 8th.
March 8th?
That's how far down it is.
Okay.
You know, I was like, this drill team sucks. And Master Guns was like, you're in. And I was like, okay.
There you go. Well, look, if you know that, well, look, I was just talking to my son, which is why I came on here a little later than expected, and was just telling him, you know, you have to speak up for yourself. Mm-hmm. You know, closed mouths don't get fed. You know, and especially, and when you get in high school, you're a teenager, you know, those teachers are going to hold you more accountable because it's up to you. Like nobody in there is a psychic. You have to speak up for yourself. And I know you don't have that problem. You know, I know you.
Me, yeah. I mean, yes, but no. I'm only vocal about something if like I feel like it's necessary. And I don't feel a lot of things are necessary. So that's but see, me saying that about the drill team was like genuinely like, because you're telling me I do literally everything and I'm not on this drill team. But obviously it was in questioning because they added me really quick. In fact, I'm going to bring my uniforms real quick.
Go ahead. Hey, I got people in the chat saying, ain't no way they all this bad. But Coach Hampton, she goes there. We don't. You know, so I take her word for it. Because there were some things when I was at Highland Springs, there were some departments that was pretty bad. Yeah. You know, so I'm going to take her word for it.
And she knows
yeah. And I mean, it's good to be vocal, especially when you know something you want and you're not, and you don't approve. You know, if you think you can add an improvement, I tell you what, if you're going to be vocal about something like that, you better be the one to add some improvement to it. And if you can, then that's what it is. That's what it is. You know, I love it.
And it'll take forever.
Well, while she's getting her uniform, Lise, you wanna?
Here she is.
Oh, damn. But boy, you a soldier already.
She don't be playing about this. She ain't playing about this life.
Okay. Boy. So look, here's I started off like this. Off private, no insignia actually. So nothing on here. Then eventually I got my tags and stuff on it. We're gonna be returning our uniforms next week so we can get our names on them. So
okay.
Because for leadership camp, I have to wear this.
And during the summer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went from that. Then I move straight to this.
Hey, Marine.
Then this is when I got my golden ranks and stuff.
Look at your mama just sitting there just proud, like, that's my baby. That's my
baby. And then as like right after that, I got promoted. And now this is what my casual uniform is.
Okay.
And I get blue pants because I'm special and I'm in drill team.
Hey.
See, with the Alphas uniform, you don't get blue pants unless you only get blue pants if you're in drill team. Got the
put it up a little closer. Hey, that's right. There you go.
And this is the only uniform you can wear outside, so I can go in stores with this on and not get in trouble.
And which title?
Oh, Cadet Lance Corporal White.
Cadet Lance Corporal White. Girl, you a soldier. We need to introduce you to Master P.
You know what?
I know. I love it. No, I love it because she is. I love it. Like, yes, exactly. That's what I'm talking about, chat. Y'all better salute this young lady here because she is the epitome of positivity of the way we want our teenagers to be. I'm not bullshitting. Excuse my language. I'm being serious. She is the epitome of what we need our teenagers, particularly our teenage young ladies. Okay, this is what we need right here. This is exactly what we need. So no, I will me and everybody else better salute you, okay? Because you doing it. And don't let nobody ever discourage you because there are people out there, particularly when it comes to students in school, who will try to hate on you just because you're doing your thing. They will try to hate on you just because you are doing your thing, just because you're doing good. Because unfortunately, there are some people out there who just don't like seeing people do good.
They be hating.
They be hating, bitch ass niggas. They be hating. Okay, I mean they be look, and you do great. I mean you do great. You keep doing great. I love it. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, but make sure you watch those drill videos because I'm extremely proud of those. That's what I'm mostly proud of. Just wait till I get back in marksmanship. After my last shots,
I'm be scared of you.
Why?
Because you're good at shooting people.
I'm not good at shooting people. I'm just good at shooting the things.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're right. Oh, but so that's what you say when somebody hating on you. You be like, you know what? I'm a great marksman. Then turn around and walk away. Does somebody want to act like they want that smoke?
I can show them my last
smiley face. I'm a great marksman. Turn around, walk away.
I could show them my last shots. I'll never get over that. Straight in the middle, right there. I'm so proud.
Yeah, exactly.
Like directly in the middle.
Don't mess with her.
You should feel safe, Leash. You should feel real safe.
Oh, I do.
Apparently future sniper, so.
You should feel real safe. You're gonna look when she grow up. There's gonna be an exit at the bottom, at the bottom in the middle of your kitchen. You ain't gonna know about it. One day you're just gonna see that door swing open, and she's gonna walk up. You be like, "What the fuck? Where did you just come from? Why do you have that there? Like, when did that become a tunnel underneath my house? Like, Courtney, what you got going on here? Who taught you that?" No, I'm just messing around. No, man, that's.
We ain't trying to get her in trouble.
Nah, look, don't pay attention to Robert. You know, because Robert is backstage. He's waiting to come. He's waiting to come on here. He's waiting to come on here. So he's putting all of his comments, even though, what do you say about the ship her off the Marines? See, he low-key flirting. He already trying to ship your daughter off. You see this shit right here? Trying to ship her off the Marines to be a singing Marine sniper. You see this shit? You see that shit?
Look, I may be a cadet Marine, but I'm not gonna be a real Marine.
She's not going to the Marines, Robert.
You want the Air Force, right?
Yes. I can't do Marines. Marines, they
Marines are
back with PTSD and all types of crap.
Yeah, Marines.
I'm already messed up. I cannot get worse.
No, why are we messed up, baby? No.
They cannot make me worse.
No, Marines are killers now. They are. But why are you messed up now? Is that ROTC doing that to you?
No, of course not.
That's when I say that's not. Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Walk-in deep freezer. I got you. No problem.
You know what?
Anyway.
We'll talk about that later.
Who ain't got no filter? I'll see this. Air Force gets paid more too. There you go. You ought to because you in the sky.
Yeah. Oh, another title. Future drill sergeant. Guess what I did a couple days ago?
What?
I called for drill.
Did you?
Yes.
So you called for drill and everybody had to come line up in formation?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm really good at drill. That's why they added me in the drill team so quickly, because I did color guard like my first couple weeks in the class.
See, Leisha, one day when you least expect it, she gonna have a whistle on and she gonna blow it. She gonna be like, "Mom, get your ass up!" And you be like, "Wait."
Okay, I'm not gonna train her.
Okay.
Oh my
like, wait.
Oh my goodness.
Well, here's a good question. Are you going to get your degree before you go in the military? This is a very good question. But can't you get your degree while you're in the military?
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing.
There you go.
Because I'm gonna be so for real. Because recruiters, they come to my school very often. We are like this. I love the recruiters. They are so nice, and we have like the best conversations ever. But the Army National Guard is like low key, like they're on me. Yeah, no. The dude came up to me because we have the same birthday, so he knows when I turn was it 17 or 18? You know, so he knows when I turn 18.
When you turn 18, tell him mind his damn business. You already going. You already you feel in the Air Force. No disrespect. Don't let that nice car fool you, because that's partly how they reel people in.
And guess what? We did a career day, and the Air Force came. It was a dude I talked to before, and I was like, "Hey," and they were like giving out these bags, and I was like, "So do I have to do push-ups for them?" Because I got Mom this Army cup, and I had to do like 20 push-ups for it, Marine Corps style.
One hand?
No, the 3 equals 1.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 2. Oh, so you
I
really
had 20 of those for that cup.
Yeah.
So I was like, so do I need to do push-ups for it? And he was like, no, unless you want to. And I was like, sure. He was like 18. He was like 18 under, how many seconds was it? 18 under a minute. Guess how many seconds I did it in?
How many?
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
18 and 20 seconds.
God, you flying? Girl, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something.
You came home back up.
You are a soaring star, sweetie. Okay. If nobody ever tells you that, you are a soaring star, and you should be proud of yourself. And you have this platform to come on here and flex anytime you want to. Because no, I'm being serious.
Oh no, you're right. That is what I've been doing this whole time.
No, and you earned it. You come on here and flex anytime you want. Because again, like I said, you are the epitome of what we need teenagers to be, male and female. Head on straight, have a goal. I love you too, niece. I love you too, niece. But you are the epitome of what teenagers need to be. Your mom should be so proud. I know she is.
Absolutely.
I mean,
it's crazy because we were just talking about that when we got here, about how she could have went the other way and been
no question
badass kids.
No question. And to be honest with you, there are a lot of badass kids out there who are just badass kids just for the sake of doing it, because they're just following the crowd or think that it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you're doing the exact opposite. When you graduate, you're gonna have so much shit on your gown, you ain't gonna be able to walk.
I hope. I'm hoping. I'm really hoping.
I mean, for real. You mean your gown is gonna be pimped out. You're gonna have so much stuff on it. I'm being dead serious. You're gonna be like, you're gonna have to drag yourself to get your diploma. Yeah. And they're gonna be like, damn.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Matter of fact, I see you making a speech at your graduation.
And if I do a full 4 years of JROTC, I get in the whatever branch as an E4.
See, making moves. Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm so proud. I see you making a speech at your graduation. I really do. And 2028, it's gonna be 2028, right?
28.
Yeah, in 2028. I see you making a speech. I do, because you're gonna be so accomplished. I mean, you're already like for a freshman, you've already accomplished so much. I mean, you leading drill teams and shit. Yeah. Blow the whistle. Get your ass up, Mom. Get your ass up.
I'm gonna be doing.
I can't wait to see that. Yeah, I'm gonna be there for that.
Mm-hmm.
Courtney is like 3 people wrapped into one person.
I know, but I love the fact that she stays. She has so much going on. You have so much going on. You make time for every last bit of it, and yet all that at the same time, your grades are on point. Like your mind is in such the right, correct place. I mean, I'd advise everybody in my chat, if you got a teenage child and they giving you some problems, I'd be like, look at this. Be like, look, see what she's doing. What the hell is wrong with you?
Hey, that is not nice.
Let me look in this camera right here. You heard what I said.
Look,
this girl right here, and if your kid is giving you problems, smack them and listen to everything they say to say, what's going on with you? They don't have to be in the middle. You don't have to be in the middle, put them in ROTC or anything else like that. But there's nothing wrong with being a good kid.
Well, I mean, at my school,
there's nothing wrong with being a good student.
Yeah, no, don't be bad at my school. It's really funny. I've seen it happen a good 3 times. Master going to walk in and be like, you, my roster next year. No choice. He walks out.
You know, I have a bus full of kids that I take every day. Yeah, belt to ass. That's right. He said it. I have a bus full of kids, students that I take. I don't like to call the high schoolers kids because, you know, they're on another level, and I love each and every last one of them. But I'm gonna brag on you so much next Tuesday when you know, go back to school. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to put a target on your back. My bad.
Do that.
Okay.
Please don't.
Huh?
Please don't do that.
Okay. You know what? You're right. I'm gonna let your accomplishment speak for itself. There you go.
No, because that's really scary.
It's scary.
Look, because people don't need to know all my accomplishments. They just
you know, the whole world can see this. You know that, right?
Oh, well,
the whole world can see what we're talking about right now.
You're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm. So when you come on here and flex, what you have the floor to do anytime, anybody can see it. And I'm gonna let y'all know, yes, she is the shit. And don't hate. Congratulate, appreciate, join in, take notes. She's wonderful. She's a wonderful human being too. That's the best part about it, that she's a wonderful human being too. But we don't take no shit from nobody. Hey, look, man, it's about to be 12 o'clock now. I can cuss all I want.
Oh, yeah, after 12 o'clock? That's
after 12 o'clock?
After 12 o'clock, it's okay?
No. Man, with me, after 2 minutes, it's all right. Were you joking? What? No, this is cool. Leash. Mm-hmm. Let me pull this up for you. Because I got Rob Chandler chomping in the bits, and I want to see what Rob. I swear to God, if I bring you on here and if you say anything ignorant to Alicia or Courtney, I swear to Christ, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. If you say anything ignorant, I'm gonna instruct this wonderful freshman to cuss you out. All right, Leash, what we got going on here, baby? Let's see. It's coming up now. Here we go. There we go. You talking? I'll scroll down.
Okay, so on Saturday, June 21st, we will be having a grand opening for I don't know if a lot of people have been there and heard of it, but it's called Ron's Place. It's a piece of property that my dad owned, and now that my dad has now passed, we have it, and we are officially making it a business to where you can rent it for your weddings, car shows, whatever event that you need. You will be now able to rent the space out. So on June 21st, we will be having a grand opening. We'll have free hot dogs and hamburgers and drinks until they run out. We'll have a live DJ Agate Live. You might know if you've ever been to Crafty Craft, then that's who the DJ for the day will be. And you bring your own chairs. You don't have to bring any tents or anything like that. It's kind of I think we have it from what is it 49? Am I tripping? Yeah, 49.
Yeah, 49.
From 49. So bring your chairs and just come out, chill, listen to the music, vibe. It's always been a vibe for over
Always.
20 years.
Over 20 years, always. Always.
So, yeah.
And if you have any questions, you see these contact numbers here at the bottom of the screen. You have Dobie, EJ, or Eric, or Alicia to get in contact. If you know Alicia, if you're a Facebook friend of Alicia, or Dobie, or Eric, hit them up in their DM, or you see their numbers right here. And to speak a little bit more on this property, to be honest, this spot, Ron's Place, has been a pillar of the community since 2002. I can say that personally. I can vouch for that. It's been a pillar of the community. It's been a spot, a space where everybody has looked forward to coming to. People have put that on their schedule for their summers for the last 22 years, and it's not going to stop. And it's now become an LLC, and like the sign says, we keeping his memory alive through unity and fellowship. And that right, Leash?
That was what he was about.
No question.
That's what he was about. He was a people person. And when we first started this out, started our cookout,
so much fun. It's so much fun.
We had everybody out. People we didn't know. People.
God said, "I'm gonna test you. I'm gonna send a massive rain. I'm gonna test you to see how dedicated y'all are." And everybody was dedicated. I'm talking about that very first one in 2002.
Oh, the rain when you were.
What? when what?
When you went in the porta potty and rocked it.
Hey, I thought you was gonna leave. Come on now, you could have left that part out of it. But yeah, okay. That is true. Yes.
I thought you were talking about the rain when you went in there.
No, I mean I'm talking about that's the same one. But see, the thing is, like God had tested it. Like the rain had came so tough.
Oh yeah,
that it blew the tent out the ground. But you know what? Once that rain stopped and that porta potty stopped rocking, boy, we put that tent back in the ground and we partied for the next 12 hours. You heard me? And I'm not exaggerating.
Had it all.
Oh man, you talking about good times.
Yeah.
Good MFing times. I'm serious.
And also possibly there will be a food vendor out there. I have more information on that.
Okay.
And to come. 625 Whiteside Road is the address. If you know where the Chickahominy YMCA is, you go there, make a left-hand turn, and you're gonna go past the now Taylor Farm Park. Keep on going all the way down the road. You'll probably see balloons or something at the end of the road. So
yeah. Have you been to Taylor Farm Park?
Mm-hmm. It's really nice.
That's a dope ass park.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
My mom lives over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. He's been chomping at the bits to get in.
Listen now. Listen.
I ain't even said nothing. I ain't even said hi. Grand evening.
Hey, Courtney.
How are you?
Courtney, tell Courtney, come here for a second, baby.
Oh, what
you see this nigga right here?
Oh no.
You see this dude right here?
Yeah, I ain't no nigga. I'm a man.
He's okay. For one, he's smoking chronic right now, which I don't frown upon. I don't care. Don't you do it?
I'm injured.
Yeah, he got the card. He like Aunt Bam from Medea. I got a card. I got a card. Okay, see that? I just want you to look at him. Look at his face. Remember that marksmanship.
Hey, don't do that. Now you know that girl gonna have to be a damn good shot. I done already survived getting shot 3 times. Then she
You
gonna
know-
go to shoot me, and the bullets ain't gonna work.
Remember that marksmanship, baby.
She gonna go
Okay.
to shoot me like, damn. Wait, man, I thought
The
y'all said if you shoot him in
Marines
the
might
chest,
teach
he
you.
gonna
The
fall.
Marines might teach you some kung fu during the summertime. I just want you to know that. But that's what they do.
Hey, and congratulations, Courtney, on your accomplishments. And that's really how life is supposed to be for us young people.
Absolutely.
When you're young and you start getting so many accomplishments,
Absolutely.
the momentum is just gonna keep going and going. And what I put in the chat, I'm serious about. I want you to always remember that you are always gonna be like 10 years in points ahead of anybody else in your age group. When you do if you stay all 4 years in the ROTC, you're gonna be light year. It's like you're always gonna be up for promotion. You're always going to have so many more points than anybody else. And no matter what anybody else does, no matter what kind of skills training they do, they will never be able to catch you in points.
Courtney Rob was in the army. He was in the military, so he could actually talk the army stuff better than I can.
I was in the National Guard, and I got tired of playing soldier on the weekends. I was in high school, so I went to the National Guard because I wanted to get out of the city and do something with my life other than sit around and smoke weed and be in trouble.
What are you doing now?
That's
But
her
see,
whole point. She wants to. She know ain't nothing here.
I did something with myself and for myself, and I got hurt after being in the military, but that's neither here nor there.
Yes, it absolutely is not.
Basically, I earned my privilege to be able to sit here and smoke weed and give advice to young people. Good advice.
All right, the earned advice, the earned to smoke weed part, I agree with, but that's still on the fence about give advice to young people. That's on the fence.
Man, look,
I didn't say you weren't. I said that's on the fence. That remains to be seen. Because now
she should probably be giving some classes. She should probably be giving some classes at school about staying out of trouble and the potential you have as a young person.
I don't disagree with that, but maybe that should be a college course because mine's high school is influential. How you doing though, bro? Because I didn't see you last Friday. I know you were you had to deliver papers. How did that go?
Yeah, I was delivering newspapers with my sister-in-law.
Who still reads newspaper? No, Courtney. I oh no, sweetie. Have a seat.
You are not free to go yet.
Oh no. Because I love that you speak your mind. And I got a question I'm gonna ask you. And the only reason I'm gonna ask you a question is because I want to know your opinion. And it's political. But I'm not gonna ask you that first. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. But the newspaper delivery thing went good.
Yeah,
that's good. Before I get into the question, let me do a quick update. I discussed nothing in regards to sports, but I mean it wasn't really important. The Miami Heat advanced to the playoffs. They become the first 10th seed to advance to the playoffs out of the play-in, and it looks like. I don't know what the score is right now. Okay, Memphis is housing Dallas right now. They're gonna advance to the playoffs to play OKC in the first round. Now,
Dallas
Courtney
in 6 or Dallas in 5.
Huh?
Not that Lakers in 6 or Lakers in 5.
Well, the Lakers have Minnesota. But Courtney, let me ask you something. What do you think of the state? I'm gonna ask you something because we had this conversation the last time we were on. This was right before school started. But now that you've had a chance, now that you have your experience in high school, you're doing great. You're making moves. I agree with Rob 100% when he's saying you're always going to be steps ahead because of the choices that you're deciding to make. I'm gonna tell this to my son that once you get in that high school area, life is imagine your life as a car, and now that you're in high school, it's your turn to drive. Your parents can only drive you but so far. So the decisions that the road that your life takes is going to depend on the decisions that you make now, and you're on the right road. Now, with that being said, what do you think of the state of our government right now?
That is it's an easy question to answer, but it really bad. I'm very disappointed, very not satisfied.
Okay, why are you not satisfied?
Because look at our president. He's stupid.
That's the button. That's the button. That's the button right there.
No, like seriously.
Go ahead. No, please.
It's
Please
really
explain.
bad. Like, especially with this whole tariff situation, talking about we're gonna get money. No, we're not. We're giving them money. That's why the price of everything went up. Inflation already happened. Inflation.
Ain't that a good?
Inflation happened, and you're saying, we're sending tariffs to China, Canada, all this stuff. So now all of them are coming against us. Yes, Korea, China, and Japan. Picture of them like this. That's how you know things are getting bad. Korea, Japan, and China are coming together to go against us. That's how you know it's getting bad. It's so bad because he thought he was doing something with those tariffs, but we are about to feel the heat for the next 4 years, I fear.
Well, 3 and some change now. Okay? 3 and some change.
Well, I say 4 because it's still going to be in effect even after he's gone, depending on who comes after him.
Depending on whether it's a Republican or Democrat who gets elected in 2028.
Yeah.
And I asked you this question because of what you want your future to be and what you're going to accomplish. You want to be in the U.S. military. So, I definitely want to know your opinion on, and you have support in the chat. I definitely want to know your opinion on these things because these are important things to know. God damn, is it that good? Puff, pass the shit. Goodness gracious.
Yes. We know we gonna be doing on Sunday.
The stickiest of the icky.
We know we
nobody to pass to.
And weed smoking day is on Easter.
Ain't nobody to pass to, baby.
And weed smoking is on Easter.
Ain't nobody to pass to. I smoke all these.
All of the stoners are gonna act like it's Thanksgiving. So Courtney, government's bad because I'm trying to wrap this up. Well, not wrap it up. I'm trying to sum this up. All the government's bad. President not making smart moves. Other countries are going against us. I have been paying attention to things that China has been putting on, tweeting or whatever. Now explain that one more time because I have more people joining in.
Which part?
The state of the government. You got it. Freshman phenom. Let's get it.
Really bad because our president is like really stupid, and the whole tariff situation, he was sending out tariffs to everyone and it completely backfired. He told us, we're going to get money. We're going to win. We're going to be like, can we stop winning? No, we're not going to stop winning. We're just going to keep winning. So, and now the price of everything is going up. In fact, I was in Kroger today and it was bad.
Oh yeah, Kroger's crazy. Bro, you know how much it costs to get a dozen eggs? It's like 50 cents an egg now. They need to sell eggs by the single. They really do. You know how you used to buy a loose cigarette? You should be able to buy a loose egg now for about 75 cents. I'm serious. Hey, you know what? I think I just gave myself an idea. I'm gonna buy about 4 dozen eggs. I'm gonna let everybody in the apartment complex know you want some eggs. I sell them by the egg, by the single. 75 cents. I bet you I make my money back. Now, what do you think about Elon Musk, sweetie? Ooh, Lord. Don't touch a Tesla. God damn.
That
we know people that have Tesla.
God bless them. They didn't do nothing. The car didn't do nothing.
No. I don't care. I told them not to get that dang Tesla. I don't care. The Tesla, it's a pretty car, but it's not made by a pretty person. And that Cybertruck is ugly. I see it on the road all the time. And
I don't like that neither. That's Cybertruck.
The ice machine.
Yeah, that's.
But Elon is something else completely. I don't even think that dude's human, because he works with Trump, and Trump is obviously benefiting from it. Because I'm gonna be honest, Trump probably wouldn't have been. I won't say he probably wouldn't have won, but Trump probably wouldn't have succeeded as much as he did if it wasn't for Elon.
Oh, Trump would have won because the Democrats completely dropped the ball.
But
to be honest with you,
Elon, remember, he's one of the richest people in the world. It was
he's the richest person in the world.
Yeah, it was a whole thing going on, and propaganda, basically.
Oh, we never used that word on the show before. We've never used. Oh, that's what. Yeah, we've never used that word. Propaganda.
We've gone from allegedly.
Yeah. Oh no, look. You gotta have that word. That's engraved. But propaganda. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what it was, basically. So it basically put a really bad look on Kamala. It's oh, she supports this. She supports genocide. She supports all this bad stuff. When truly. And he would link these articles that were obviously biased to,
Rob, before I let you go, a couple of things I want to say. Politics is a dirty game. It does, and I'm be honest with you. That's one thing you're going to learn, particularly once you get into service. That politics is the dirtiest game in the nation.
Dirtball.
It is dirty. They will. I mean, all it is just a bunch of immature mudslinging. That's really all it is immature mudslinging. Now, when you say the Tesla is a pretty car, but it's not made by a pretty person, another thing you're going to learn as you get older. CEOs, owners of Fortune 500 companies, most of them are a-holes.
Yeah.
So while you may love their product,
look at the CEOs of our healthcare and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
He has insurances. You can need them the most, and they could just deny you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, Rob.
Hey,
go ahead and rebuttal.
Cool. But before we start, you're a freshman, Courtney?
Mm-hmm.
And how old are you?
14.
14. I want to...
Yeah, watch your mouth, nigga.
Brandon.
Robert.
Don't say that to me.
Watch your mouth.
Why do you keep saying that?
Go ahead, Rob. I'm fixing a drink.
Go ahead.
So while you have some very interesting views, I appreciated that you do have them and you can articulate them. That's great. I want to sit down and talk to you again. And next year, yeah, we'll have to talk next year and see what your assessment is.
Okay.
We'll see what your assessment is.
My views about Elon, though, are never going to go away. That man is going to forever be a horrible person to me.
The next thing that you're going to learn about being an adult is before you make your mind up about something, be prepared to be shocked, and don't judge a book by its cover.
Mm.
You will learn that as a woman, as a Black woman, and as an adult, not to judge every book by its cover. Now, a rebuttal. So the unfortunate thing about this country and history isn't taught the way that it should be, right? and those who don't pay attention to history are doomed to repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
The first 100 years of this country, we paid no taxes, right? This country was run by the tariffs paid from the people who wanted to bring goods here to sell to us, right? With the Act of 1871, you can Google it. The Act of 1871, they stole this country. So they instituted all these taxes and all these laws and things that we have to follow. So they stole a country. And they're not even well, at least when I was in school, they were teaching it. Now they don't even teach it.
You learned about the Act of 1871 in school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was in 11th grade, and my teacher was a retired full bird colonel.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was known for interrupting class, and I had to like wait. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. So basically, what you're telling us is these people stole this country, and we have been living in legal fiction, and nobody really does anything about it, and everyone just acquiesces and goes to work and pays their taxes and doesn't say anything. He said, "Yeah." I said, "Check. I got it."
Okay. I was gonna ask, did they kick you out the class? But okay, they no, I mean, because some teachers will tell you the truth, some teachers will say get out.
No, I mean that's a legitimate question. I needed to know that. I mean, if that's the way life is,
no, fair enough.
And I'm about to step into it, I need to know that.
Fair enough.
Because what you read in these history, what you read in books, and what you colloquially learn about your rights is not really what it is. And you don't find out what it is until you've broken the law or done something, and now you're thinking, well, I didn't injure anybody. I jaywalked. Where's the injured party? I ran a stop sign. Where's the injured party?
That could lead to an injured party. Jaywalking thing, I'm with you. But running a stop sign, that could lead to an injury.
It could lead to an injury. I ran a stop sign. If there's no injured party and the state can't be the injured party. See?
Oh, so this was personal.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, learning the law, and I done been locked up for petty shit enough that I take that shit real personal, because that's how they steal. That's how they steal from us. And they don't teach you the history. So basically what they do to us is pencil whip you, right? And their description of laws and where the onus is. So if you don't know, then you're gonna go along with whatever they're telling you. Hold on, I ain't finished.
Okay.
What Donald Trump is doing is setting this country back right. Pause. Listen to this. What if I told you, and where we see all these $400,000 and $500,000, $700,000 homes, that the house was already paid for, and the bank been getting paid 3 and 4 times off of something that was already paid for? What about when you go get your car loan? The car was already paid for, but these people take you through some shit or hoops and want to check your credit for something you basically could have went in there and picked the keys up for and walked out without it being a problem. But see, we were never supposed to know that. And the reason that you get the propaganda is because when Trump set those tariffs, because these people they exported jobs, right? I went to the Army to learn how to do electronics. Electronics was big here. We had the Kimunda. Remember Kimunda being here? They were a huge employer. There were a lot of electronics things you could do around here working with your hands. and jobs on the bus line. Fast forward 10 years, I get back out of the military. I got some experience in electronics. I couldn't get anything electronics. They done shipped all the jobs out of the range of the city. There was a what Rolls Royce was doing something where they had a plant here a couple of years ago, right? So I had to transition, go back to school to learn IT, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I said that to say this. As long as they are able to control the economy, right, they can dictate what you can and can't do. So while you out here thinking that you're making your own choices, you're really not. They're using economics to press you to make it so that you're more swayed to go and make certain decisions. Just like for us black people, most of us are gonna go to the military because we're looking for security, stability. You had somebody in your family that was in the military, an aunt, an uncle,
Fair enough.
granddad, dad.
Right. Right.
You want to follow in that line because you know you do what they do. You're gonna pay your rent, you're gonna be able to pay your car note. Ain't nobody gonna be hungry as long as you don't do nothing dumb, you'll be able to take care of yourself. Right?
Mm-hmm.
With these tariffs, we're gonna go back to a life that most of us can't even imagine. That's why I keep telling people, you can't even imagine what life would be like if you didn't have to get up to go to work to pay your rent, your car note, your car insurance, and all these other bills.
All I can say about that is that
Exactly.
that remains to be seen, bro. We ain't seen it yet. When that happens, I mean, that remains to be seen. Now, Courtney, what I tell you is, as far as the history books goes, I can't sit here and disagree with them because there are a lot of things in history books that are just not true or just not mentioned. A lot of things in the curriculum, particularly aren't even factual, to tell you the truth. But when it comes to you keep your game, no matter what you hear here, no matter what you hear coming from this show, you stick with your game plan.
Facts. All facts.
Because your game plan is going to lead you right where you want to be. And the more you stick to your game plan, you may find yourself, you as an individual, in a position where you can make real change.
Exactly.
Okay?
That's what I hope, because
that's what I know. That's what I know.
Not much of that anymore.
You got the ambition already, baby. That's what I know.
I ain't trying to be funny. A young black woman with no kids, able to take some direction, can go really, really far.
Let's leave the kids part out.
Hold on. Listen.
Or are you talking about 10 years from now, Courtney?
I got 3 girls.
Doesn't
right?
matter. Just
we have to be honest about, these things that happen. It's a high propensity for a young black girl to be pregnant before a certain age and not finish high school.
Rob.
And she's obviously not that.
Okay. Thank you for cleaning it up.
This ain't.
Thank you for cleaning it up.
There's nothing to clean up. Calm down. Damn. What the
you don't tell her mama to calm down, because that's her baby.
Furthest from that.
Wait, you talking to me?
No, he was telling me to calm. I think he was. Okay. Okay. All right. Stick with your game. Stick with your game plan, boo. Okay. Because you're gonna see enough crazy shit your 4 years there. The unfortunate part is, particularly when it comes to us black people and it comes to the history curriculum that's taught about this country, there's a lot of stuff that's not talked about or ignored. And it's been happening.
A lot of that history will be erased.
You know what? See, this is where you have to take things with in its proper context. if you know something happened,
Oh yeah, you know.
if you have the facts on what happened, it can never be erased.
I just
You
mean
can
the future generations won't.
yeah,
be,
I mean,
yeah.
what? But see, it'll never be erased for future generations because you, as a 14-year-old, already know it, and then you can pass it down,
A
and then
lot of people
somebody else can
don't.
pass it down.
A lot of people don't. Like I. One thing about it is because a lot of people, especially like after the whole thing with Trump, and of course my opinions on like Elon and stuff, like I actually like refuse to have political conversations with people my age because it's very few people who actually know what they're talking about. It's very few people. I
Well,
ready to break my neck talking to those people.
I know I totally understand. But where you say a lot of people won't talk about it, there's a lot of people that will. There's some history you can try to erase history all you want to, but if you know that there's factual evidence, and for one, social media and places like YouTube won't allow it. You can take it out of a classroom curriculum all you want. It doesn't mean it does. Hold on, wait a minute. Doesn't mean that you don't know it exists. And I give you an example, or you could just not recognize. And I give you an example on a religious standpoint. I was talking about this with your mom before your show started. There are still churches out here in America that hang pictures of white Jesus. Blonde hair, blue-eyed Jesus, when it says it in the very Bible that they sit there and preach from every Sunday that Jesus had skin of bronze. That would be everybody on this show. Hair like sheep's wool. I don't see nobody with no fro, but
Raleigh don't got no fro.
Huh?
Raleigh ain't got no fro.
No, Raleigh damn sure ain't got no fro. But but no, what I'm saying is like there will be some things, information that's right there, but people will choose to ignore because you want to feed a certain agenda. I don't know what you want to call it, but it's happened forever. And I use that as an example because literally you have preachers and pastors with the Bible sitting in front of you, but you will hang a picture of a historically incorrect person, some coked out Charlie Manson looking motherfucker on your church wall and say that is Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
when it says in the book that Jesus is
Caesar Borgia.
Huh?
Caesar Borgia. See, the thing, what these people have done, I'm sorry to interrupt, but what these people have done, right? What they did, when they did what they did was at the Council of Nice, right? So Constantine wanted to be God, but he couldn't. Listen to what I'm telling you. There's a difference between Jesus and Yahshua.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah. No, I get it. No, I know. Yeah.
In our language and not knowing, we'll mix up the Jesus and Yahshua. And a lot of us will, if you know, then you know. But when you don't, you don't. Jesus was the government created. Yahshua, that's the name that we should. That's the Hebrew name that we should be using.
Yeshua.
But they stole it, and now they try to hide it from everybody. They'll weave in. Some people use Joshua and whatever when they talking Jesus. So if you listen, so I'm really saying something without saying it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the meanest trick in ever the devil did was this to make motherfuckers think that he don't ever exist. And what if I do? If I told you that I just told you that the devil is running the church?
I'm not going that deep because we do have we have a freshman on there. Well, I'm taking baby steps to that. She can find out.
Not bad. I'm pretty educated in religious stuff, so that.
Yeah, I mean that goes very deep too. I mean,
because what it is, you won't have nobody. I had to go to church all during middle school, and even asking questions, people yell and they bark, and they won't nobody ever give you the whole real. So going to school and then you go to church, it's like, wait a minute, this is all just too much. So I know enough to just put down some right answers and say what you want to hear.
Yeah, if you want the
study.
real, if you want the real, you just read the Bible. Now, I'm not saying just read the Bible like that's a
Bro,
a
we can't
simple.
even trust the Bibles. They fucking with the Bibles.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They fucking with the Bibles. China is printing our Bibles.
I,
But
look, I don't make me go upstairs and get my Bible and see Made in China. Okay.
But I digress. Like we were saying before, we can get back.
Yeah,
You stick to
but
your
as far
game.
but I use that example just to say that the history. I'm not talking about any other curriculum because most of those curriculums that you learn in school are culturally biased. The only true universal curriculum in high school, college, any school is math. But
Niggas don't use fractions.
all I'm saying is just that, you know, just no matter what, because you're gonna hear some things, and it's gonna add up as you get older. But like I said, stick with your game plan, because you're gonna put yourself in a position where you're gonna be a shot caller in a high ranking position. Just stick with your plan. Like I said, you're in high school now. That car called life, called your life. Your mom's riding shotgun right now. You're driving right now.
Fuck around, be a E8 by the time
you're driving right now,
30.
and you're taking all of the right roads to lead you to exactly where you want to be.
You could be
one thing about me is that people choose to live in ignorance. That's why I always
there you go.
I always talk about like stuff like this, especially when it comes to religious stuff. Don't get me started on that. Don't get me started.
Oh, excuse me.
I have a lot of Christian friends. Most Christians I know can't tell me half of what the Bible says. I believe in Hinduism. I've read the Bible more than an average Christian. That's sad.
I'm gonna tell you, if you want the most intriguing. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I've read the Bible from cover to cover, but because I haven't. But I tell you one book that really intrigued me, and it's not that much different from the Bible, from what I've read in the Bible.
Is it the Quran?
Yep. I got both upstairs. Yep. Mm-hmm. I've read both.
They got an English Quran.
Yes, sir. And the Middle Eastern people will give it to you for free.
Does it read the same?
Yes, the exact same. I've had a Quran for 6 years. When I was working at Amazon delivering in Fredericksburg, I was delivering to a subdivision.
That's another thing.
This Middle Eastern man asked me, did I have a copy of the Quran? And I said no. And he just popped his trunk, handed me a copy, and gave it to me.
That's what I hate about Christianity. I ain't never had until I met this white lady that I help moderate her YouTube, but I ain't never had no Christian people, black or white, ever say embrace Allah, embrace being Muslim, not be Muslim, but at least read the book. What's wrong with reading a book?
I'll embrace any heavenly figure as long as they're heavenly.
Because you know why? You see, you think it's a game? Why I wear all this shit? It's no game.
Because you high.
I'm not high. Just like when she said she Hinduism. What was Jesus doing for 33 years? Tell me that. If he's so important, and I'm not talking bad about Jesus. I'm trying to get at something. What was he doing for those 33 years? And why can't we find out? What was he doing for 33 years?
You tell us, dude. You asked him the question.
I can tell you what he was doing. Where did he learn how to walk on water? Where did he learn how to turn water into wine?
Wait a minute. Time out.
How did he do that?
I just have a simple question. You are 48 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus was born 2,025 years ago. So how do you know what Jesus was doing for those first 33 years?
I partially know.
It's hearsay, it's wonder, it's skepticism, like everything else that happened back then when none of us were here.
Have you ever heard of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth?
No, but I have stayed at a Holiday Inn before.
See, as soon as you get to something that he don't know, as soon as I drop a little bit of knowledge on you, you come with a joke.
That's what I do, baby. That's what I do. That's what I do, baby.
Courtney, has anyone ever told you that black people own slaves?
Wait, that black people what?
Own slaves.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I've been told that.
That's crazy.
That's true. But I ain't going Kanye West and KKK outfit neither now.
Oh, this another thing. You might not know it. Your mama, Brandon, and me, we know it. 3 strikes. Who came out with 3 strikes?
You talking about the law or the movie?
No, the movie. I mean the law. 2 people came out with 3 strikes.
Oh, what is it? Joe Biden.
Yep. There we go. And
Joe Biden and was it Kamala Harris?
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
And when Kamala Harris was in San Francisco,
Kamala, whatever.
She ran. She was Indian. She wasn't black. When she was blocking up,
I voiced my
the whole Indian black thing, that got nothing to do with me. I like her. She's
okay. I'm just saying, for me, and I had to be. I couldn't get past that, and I was super angry with Joe Biden, and then finding the cocaine and the part that he played in the 3 strikes.
But do you realize how many people, nationalities, swagger jack our culture from us for the sake of political gain or financial gain? It's been going on forever.
That is true.
Forever.
Well, when you control all of the mechanisms of finance and you dangle a carrot or you dangle a watermelon and some fried chicken in front of niggas, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna do the jigaboo.
That was racist as fuck. That was so racist.
Are we talking about Jim Crow?
Look at our sports athletes. Look at our athletes. Look at our athletes and our entertainers.
Not the Jim Crow. If you dip watermelon flavored chicken in front of a black person, he's gonna bite the shit out of it. I'm not mocking you, Rob, but that was some racist ass shit that you just
said. It was it as Jaylen Brown, because when you have a backbone and you stand on business, they don't fuck with you.
No fade. Ask Kyrie.
Exactly.
Oh man, it's so many layers that you could peel back. Now it is 12:35. I'm gonna give it about a good 25 more minutes because I gotta take Roman to his leadership meeting. But I have a question. Lisa, remember what I showed you at the show?
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing I don't do. Now, have you heard of Rob? Have you heard of? Let me see. Have you heard of what the hell is it called?
And you need to touch on that Corey Holcomb jank, that 5150 that I tagged you in on Facebook.
Corey Holcomb what?
Terry Holcomb telling jokes on what's her name with the BBL.
Oh, talking about Just Hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of this thing called live action with a host by the name of Savannah Craven?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, this is a show. This is a show about this is a woman. She will stop by and she will stop people in the middle of the street, and not in the middle of the street, in whatever neighborhood, downtown, wherever, and she will ask them questions about certain political topics or certain even religious.
Oh, the girl got her ass beat.
Thanks. Spoiler alert.
My bad.
Well, I
see?
want because I couldn't hear it, so I want to hear.
All right,
it.
I got you. Okay. But you heard about that, Rob?
That was I seen it. That was fucked up,
Bro, she earned it, bro. I ain't gonna play the whole interview because the whole, huh?
I don't talk. I know not to talk to New Yorkers that close. No way. Fuck that.
I want abortion.
Exactly. That's the people who are pro-life because you're gonna say, I don't
Your
want people
elbows
to give a
itch.
fuck about you
Yeah, she's
before you're
stretching her
here.
arm.
So why would I give a fuck about
That's
you
the
when you're
warm-up.
born?
I care about both.
Because 98% of the time it's the male who's gonna say, we never decided
up
this.
for the
This was never
vaccine.
on my plate.
You decided it when you laid down and had sex.
You're gonna turn around and decide I'm gonna have this baby after this man already told you I don't want this baby. I don't want to be with you. I'm not gonna provide. And you proceeded. Now he looks bad.
Yeah, so my dad didn't want me, but my mom didn't kill me just because my dad didn't want me.
But and that's her choice.
No, it wasn't her choice.
That is
Because
her
it's
choice.
my...
Okay, see, this is mistake number one. For starters, you walked up and you asked to interview this woman. She may be saying things that you don't agree with, but you keep cutting her off. Mm-hmm. This woman is like, if you're going to interview somebody, you know, particularly a person, particularly a complete stranger, when you're going to interview somebody, you may want to, especially for an extended amount of time. This interview went over 20 minutes. You
So
let them.
She drove up to LaGuardia Airport and gassed up a 747, and that motherfucker took off on her ass.
Hey, listen, we adults here. Me, Leisha, Rob, or matter of fact, Courtney. Let me ask you something. When somebody's talking to you and they don't let you finish your complete thought and they keep doing it, how do you feel about that?
That it would certainly make me mad because, especially in an interview is supposed to be like a back and forth thing.
There you go.
You're doing all this talking and it's kind of not an interview.
There you go.
Kind of a one-sided chat.
Exactly.
She hit that bitch like she was Mike Tyson.
That was my body inside of her body.
Abortion.
It wouldn't have been safe because I would have died. How is an abortion safe if a baby dies?
An embryo.
Yeah, an embryo of what?
Of nothing, really.
Of a human.
No,
it's just a stage of human development.
You do not even have any kind of limbs yet. You don't even feel physical.
Some people that are born don't have limbs. Some people that are born are paralyzed.
You need to know what you're doing. You need to just protect yourself if you can.
Yeah.
And honestly, don't have babies with people who don't want to have babies with you. Because people.
But when you're pregnant, you already have a baby.
That you need to be pro-life and you don't. Don't ever sit here and lock yourself down with a man who already told you he doesn't want to be with you. I
agree with you.
I'm not disagreeing with you either. I understand.
You don't get to kill the baby just because their dad didn't want them.
You can.
That pot is starting to boil.
The pot was already boiled.
That cup is about to run us over. She was
stretching her elbows. Her elbows itch.
But again, she's trying to make a point. And every time, then the one you're going to hear the most is the person with the microphone because they got the audio connection. That pot.
See how she closed the gap? See how she kept closing that gap?
Oh, that gap was getting closed real quick.
With that Mayweather slide.
What'd you say, Leisha?
I want to see it.
Okay. Well, see,
when
interviews like this, in order to avoid copyright, we have to stop and discuss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a reaction video. You got me? Yeah.
I didn't think big women could move that big women be moving.
We kill the kids in foster care. And
why not? Why not? If that's the case.
That's what did it.
We should kill the kids in foster care that aren't wanted.
Who's going to take care of them? I need to know the percentage of people who take children from foster care and abuse them and molest them, who make them like personal slaves.
We should just kill them.
Statistics before you come to me talking about pro-life.
We should kill the victims of molestation.
I think, what does this have to do with molestation?
You just mentioned people molesting children. We should kill the kids in foster care is what you said.
What I'm saying is, in general,
She
overall,
just got on
if
all
I
of
don't
her
want to have a
nerves.
baby, I should have the choice to
Just don't have
the
sex
baby.
then. Just don't have sex.
That's not
What?
even logical.
It is. It is.
Who are you, Nancy?
I sound dumb.
You
sound
do.
dumb as- Okay.
It does, because even as teens, people explore, and it's as funny as you want to be.
I would
People
take
should
your
still have
eyes
the
off
choice.
the screen.
I don't give a if it's. Oh no! Oh, it was a mistake today. Oh my God!
Do you believe in God?
Option to get
Do you believe in God?
abortion?
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you believe God makes mistakes?
Yes.
He does.
Of course. Everybody makes mistakes.
I don't agree
But
with
God
that.
is perfect. Are you a Christian?
I never said that.
Are you a Christian?
I would never say that.
Are you a Christian?
My family's Christian.
So you're not a Christian.
I guess.
You guess what?
Based off of what's going on and I guess my lineage is Christian. I wouldn't say that my full belief is a Christian belief. There's no abortion. You have to stay married. If you're pregnant with that man, you have to be married. There's so many restrictions and constrictions when it comes to religion that is.
There's a reason for that, because it protects people.
But that's dumb as because religion is all hearsay, baby. All you listening to is the Bible that somebody else told you, somebody else wrote.
Nobody told me. I've literally
girl,
encountered
listen to
God.
this.
So you spoke to God and he told you
Your
everything
ass.
in the Bible. Shut
He-
the fuck up.
He
You
first
sound
spoke to
dumb.
me.
There
You
you
sound
go.
dumb as. Listen, there's a thing called cosmopolitanism, which literally is saying there's this one big glorious story that combines all of the religions. Because if you read the Bible, you can search into Buddhism, being a Muslim, anything that you need. They all kind of provide the same story in a different version, but it's still all hearsay. It's all hearsay. It's all. My auntie told me. My niece
My
told
auntie
me.
didn't tell me.
My auntie told me. You think these biblical writings are all just what? Off the brick? Like you can't be that naive.
There
I
were
think
over
that you're a
40
smart
men
woman.
that actually
Come
wrote
on
the
now.
Bible.
Oh my God, you one of those. You
That's
stand
just
on
the
20
history.
with the-
That's just the
Nah,
history of
Did she just
Jesus
take a
Christ
It's
in the
not.
Bible.
It's not. We started from Pangea.
So what does the
We started from
Bible
Pangea.
say about human
It's
life?
The Big Bang Theory. Our entire life is science and math, and I think you're
You're an
an idiot
atheist.
if you don't think it is.
So you went from saying that my outfit was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that
You
your
did.
point of view is it's very obstructed, and I think that you just
Just
don't
walk
understand
off.
the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been
That's
abused.
not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Dot your I, cross your T's.
Oh my god!
Hey, the funniest part was the reaction. She said, "Oh my god!" She said, "Oh my god!" Like you earned that, baby. You know,
She hit her
you know.
like she was-
Look, people are not always going to agree with you with stuff that you try to interview. But if you're going to interview somebody, particularly a stranger, you need to let them get their complete thought out. You're in their territory, clearly, and you don't be rude because you think that this tank right here that she's interviewing won't pay attention to the fact that every time she said something, she was just taking the microphone back and looking at the camera, trying to make a fool of her. You earned that two-piece. Really on a two-piece. It was a straight right. I
The
thought with the left
two-piece
hand,
and the biscuit.
hey, I thought she may have thought that the hair was a wig. I thought she may have tried to snatch the wig
It's
off.
very
I don't know.
obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the
Ain't one of them
magnitude
polar
of
bear claws.
having a child.
Well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been
That's
abused.
not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Right. Right. Socked her right in the. Socked her like a damn sock. She got her lip.
Oh my god!
Boop, boop, boop.
Now check this out. Check this out.
She attacked my wife.
Your wife is attacking.
Y'all see Hawk Beam chase her down and say, "She attacked my wife."
So has anyone heard from this lady since this happened? Like, I want to know what she.
This happened like 10 days ago.
I want to know what she said after.
Well, her name is Savannah Craven. She was craving that right hand.
You said Savannah Craven.
Savannah Craven. Go ahead and look her up. First thing you're gonna see is her taking a straight right hand like she was taking it from George Foreman.
She needed some black girl magic.
She needed some black girl fighting skills. That was she needed. Because when she got hit, oh my God. That was the funniest part to me. Like, oh my God. Her voice trembled and everything else.
Killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Bop, bop.
What's wrong with you?
Oh my
Bop, bop.
Oh my God. And Courtney, I'm not promoting violence. I just wanted to let you know that.
Now, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? I got to put ice on her face.
Yeah, because she got hit with glasses on too.
Whole face.
I'm gonna be honest. I would have done the same.
She earned it, right? She earned it.
Because it was stupid. It was like, what are you talking about?
I mean, okay, you have your beliefs. You have your beliefs of what you believe. Okay, that's cool. No problem. But somebody has a difference of opinion. You know, and again, the big part is complete stranger.
She needed to stop interrupting the lady and being funny.
Were you trying to say that to me?
I'm not trying to say that to you.
Okay.
That's her. She needed to stop being funny, ask the lady 2 or 3 questions, and let her go.
And I mean, and again, that's a complete stranger. That's a complete stranger. And such a pretty lady, too. She won't pretty after that right hand, boy. The left hand ain't do much. That right hand was pretty. A monster.
She was pretty pissed off.
She was pretty hurt, boy, when she got hit.
Now, she had to get stitches.
It was stupid.
She had to get stitches?
Mm-hmm.
I bet she did. I saw one picture of her after it was over with. I know her nose was busted up.
That's what she get for fucking with New Yorkers.
You know, but that's why I don't speak to anyone when it comes to like religious beliefs, because it's so stupid.
I mean, look, you know, she's speaking to her about things like abortion. Let me tell you, this is one thing that people have to understand. Most people will have one stance belief on abortion until them or somebody that they're close to is put in that situation. Yeah, and I'm being real. Yep. I'm being real.
They looking for the girl. She got a warrant on her.
Hey, bro. They ain't looking that hard because she can't be that hard to find. Yeah, right, Lomar. That's a sensitive subject.
In New York, she is.
That's true. Hey, bro, she probably been out to some bars, some clubs. She probably got some drinks on the house.
She done slid to New Jersey. Fuck
shit.
She said she spit on her and everything. She said never has she been attacked like that.
She gonna think about it in the next interview she do.
Fucked around and got mollywopped out that bitch.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. All right, now before we go, we've had some serious discussion and we've had some very wonderful discussion as well. So, you know, you guys know I cannot leave the show being too serious. So, yeah, you know what's coming. You know what's coming. Courtney, thank God that none of the people in that wonderful production sounded like this.
You know what?
Some people wish to be a superstar, wish to have a fancy car, wish to have $1 million bucks. Well, I wish I don't be in love. So feel me, pretty baby. I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Oh, 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 oh. to the break of dawn. Me and you to the baby's born. Till my baby's born.
Yo, sing, come on.
Till my baby's born. 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 Till my baby's born.
If I had one wish,
Till my baby's
one wish,
born.
if I had
Hey.
one wish.
I need a I need a
swear when
Jameson
I was
Winston.
So
I
I
need to
was
see a
looking for
Jameson
to
Winston
sing
face.
that like that.
Shut up, Rob. What'd you say,
I need a
Lee?
Jameson.
I said, I swear when I was at the show, I was looking for him to sing that like that.
Nigga. Oh, Leisha, how could I forget this? Courtney, there was one person, I don't know if this person was a student or not, but this dude was a little overzealous. Okay, when some people would sing, particularly, was it Ariel? Particularly when Ariel would sing, he was in the very back of the auditorium, and he was like, "Yeah, beautiful, ah!" And I was like, "What the hell is wrong with this dude?" So when all of y'all, when your cast started to come out, and signing the autographs and stuff, I didn't realize how close this dude was to us. And he started screaming again, "Yeah, yeah, woo! That's what I'm talking about." Scared the shit out of me. He scared me, and I just screamed. I said, "Nigga!"
He loud. I'm like, do you realize where you are?
I did, cause he scared the crap out of me. I told her, I said, "Nigga."
The little
I said,
old lady,
"Nigga."
the little old lady that was on the other side of me. I think she looked at you and she just kind of slowly walked off.
Brandon, you can't call a
I bet she
KKK
did.
nigga. now.
Like,
She saw that Yo MTV Raps hat and was like, "Oh, he's one of them."
Look, it's an average reaction because a lot of those kids in the
Average?
musical are like really popular. So
I believe you.
yeah, especially Everly. Everly was bound to get that role. She's pretty, she has the hair, all that stuff. You know?
Well, I saw her headshot, and she looked a lot better. She looked a lot prettier in person without that damn shit in her nose. Ugh. Them
What?
scepters. I hate them.
Oh.
I hate them. Please don't ever get that.
Janelle got her ears pierced again.
she got her ears.
She looked
pierced?
like you now.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, oh.
Look, it's
She ain't into my ear
I'm not
piercings
a
and stuff.
piercings person because my friend Janelle, she has a nose piercing, a septum, 2 ear piercings here, and 2 on the other side.
So she's doing too much.
And man, look, I don't care what piercing you get as long as you don't get the damn scepter. I hate that. It make you look like Bebop from the Ninja Turtles.
No, I don't
really
like
do.
I like
See, I
septums
ain't
on
go
her
that
though.
far.
They look good on her.
You complain about my ears. I ain't went that far.
Who wants the
Yeah.
bull ring?
She complains about my ears.
Yeah, the bull ring. I hate them, man. Ew. I've said
And-
this before. That doesn't enhance the way you look.
You
It
know why I
doesn't enhance
stopped?
the way nobody look.
You know why I stopped wearing earrings? Because somebody told me wearing an earring denounce that you're owned by the king.
Oh, okay. Well,
Stop wearing earrings.
I'm sorry. I got a bunch of. So.
Yeah, I got 2 and they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you fashionable.
Yeah, I'm fashionable.
You wear them in church?
Yes, I do. I sure do.
Oh,
See,
Courtney, what is your opinion on close the doors?
close the doors.
Oh, that is so okay. I think it's really funny, but it kind of shows how like churches are. See, that's one thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm
Like-
sorry. Yeah.
That's one thing about why I don't like Christianity and how churches work in Christianity. Because
Pulpit pimp.
churches are ran mostly by lies and money. It's like church is like a whole it's like a whole thing in itself. It's crazy. Like even just the thing how the church used to like run everything before. Like they still act like they run everything.
Hey, you're wise beyond your years, young lady.
I was with my friend one time and they were like starting off like the service. And you want to know what song they started off with? Not what song, but what they were talking about in the song. They were talking about how, what was it? They needed more money and they don't get paid enough and all types of stuff. I was like,
Now, let me ask you something about this specific church. Was it a lot of hooping and hollering and running up and down the aisles?
Well, I seen someone fall out twice. It was so funny.
Okay, see, that's a cognitive church. See, that's kind of different from your regular Christian Baptist
Was
church.
it the same person?
No, two different people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The churches like that, I'm not poo-pooing on nobody's church, but churches like that where they hooping and hollering and they be running up and down the aisles with money in their hand and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's
See, but the thing about it was all the members came in with like designer stuff.
I bet.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like the church is crazy. The religion is crazy.
It depends on the church you go to.
I respect Jesus as a person. I do not personally believe that he should be worshipped as a god because Jesus is too human-like to be a god.
But you have to understand who Jesus' daddy is. That's why I got to push back
Jesus
on
is
that.
a prophet. Jesus can't even be worshipped as a god anyway because Jesus is a prophet. He speaks for his dad, which is God. That's what a prophet does.
Stunting like his daddy.
Can I say something?
Yeah, man.
One of the things that we aren't supposed to know and realize and recognize as humans is that our words cast spells. We have the ability to speak what we want into existence.
I want $10 million now.
Sorry.
Matter of fact, I don't even want 10 million.
No, I get what he's saying. In Hinduism, manifestation is like a really.
And now I'm taking my glasses off, so you know
Put
it's
your
real.
ugly ass glasses back on.
No, because I my face needs a rest.
It's been needed a rest.
Don't do Brent. I'm gonna let you have that.
You got no choice.
Cause you are Brandon.
I'm listening.
So anyway, right now I study the Iraqi dinar, right? I study the revaluation of the Iraqi dinar, and I moderate a channel for a lady, and she uses prayer and faith to bring it in. So we're always praying, we're always talking about she's always talking about how the word of God can help us. You want to calm your spirit, right? I want to calm my spirit, think about doing the right things, not some of the things that I used to do when I get this money, right? Taking care of my kids, not going to get bottles of Costello and Hennessy, going to waste money on cars and dumb shit. Maybe I get some money and do some trust funds and some humanitarian shit. You feel me? No, think about what can happen when you get a group of people praying like that they want to change the world and change themselves. It is possible. Or you could just follow TD Jakes and get swallowed. Swallowed.
Hey, that's a perfect segue for what I'm about to do, homie. You line that up perfect.
Now I realize that that every now and again, some of you women folk, you get hot, you get bothered, and every now and again you get hot and bothered. Well, what I want you to do when you get that hot and you need a little relief, I want you to call me. Don't ask no questions.
Good to see you today, Gloria.
Good to see you too, Miss Williams. His only son. Didn't he do it? Abraham didn't ask no questions. Thank you, baby. That's what God expects from his sheep here at the Greater Ebenezer New Revival Tree of Life Institutional Double Rock on the side of the road to Jericho Missionary Baptist Church in Zion. Did I say Mount Calvary? Y'all don't tell me.
Preach already.
Ain't that the truth? God expects you to do what the Lord wants you to do. Like those of you who realize that the Lord wants you to give generously into his church. Amen. Don't ask no questions. Don't ask how come why come the pastor have to have him a nice house? Why come pastor doesn't have a nice car? Don't ask. I said don't ask. I said don't ask. No questions. Just give the money. Look, nigga, get the collection plate right on that side. Nigga, get it around on that side. We're gonna now have a beat selection from the choir.
All right, Marvin Sapp. Anyway, close the door. That was a real good question. But look, I'm about to get up out of here because, like I said, I do have to get up and take my son to a leadership meeting with the AKAs. Courtney, if you have time in your busy schedule, because you have a busy schedule, next year when they do this, because it's about over now, I could ask my aunt if you would want to be a part of that. It's a leadership meeting, and it's ran by the AKAs, that sorority.
Okay.
So,
I don't know much about sororities. So,
Yep.
and look, I don't know. I know of them, but I don't know what's the difference between them and whatever else there is.
don't worry, me neither.
I don't get
Don't worry, me
Thank
neither.
you.
I just wanted, it was a reason for me to get Roman out the damn house.
Oh,
But
okay.
so I don't know the difference between them neither.
You should probably take her cue then.
Why don't you shut the hell up? Okay. I was talking to Courtney. Okay. So, but that's not until, later on this year, because I think the last meeting is next month, and then they start again in like September or October. So
They was doing stuff like that when you was at Fairfield. Yeah.
but I know you're busy. And I don't say that facetiously. I say that with all totally genuine. You're busy, and I understand. Because we talked about that at the beginning of this show, how you have such a busy schedule, but yet you maintain to keep your grades as solid as a rock. And, before we exit, I want to give you shout out again, one, for just for the exceptional job that you're doing in high school, out of high school, all of the above. But you should be proud of yourself. And I will say this again, I will drive this point in until the cows come home. You are what teenagers need to aspire to be like. And I'm proud. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I love the show. I love you. Again, I'm just very, very proud of the wonderful young lady that you have become. And I just know the wonderful woman that you will become. And like I said, that car that you're driving is headed in the right direction. Your mama should be proud. Your daddy should be proud. Everybody, your granddaddy is smiling on you right now. No question.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this has been a blast. I didn't think you guys were going to be on for the whole show, and I absolutely loved it. This has been dope. This has been wonderful. This has been great. This is, this is going to be now one of my favorite episodes. Hell, I might watch this when I go to sleep. You know, I'll probably be asleep before Rob comes on. You know, so I just be messing with that man, yeah. I'll be messing with him. Rob, what you got planned for the what you got planned for the Easter weekend?
Follow my currency, smoke weed.
Hey, it's 420 on Easter, man. I ain't even mad at you, bro. Smoke weed and eat. You ain't going nowhere for Easter?
Hell no.
Good. Don't nobody celebrate no freaking Easter.
What y'all got planned, Leash?
Celebrating Ishtar.
Nothing.
Damn. Well, I'm going to church. And they don't preach like that. Okay, they don't preach like what we just watched.
I know.
Yeah, I'll be right down the street from y'all.
I actually had forgotten about Easter until I was at work today.
Because when have you ever known Easter to be this late? When have you ever known for Easter to be this late in April?
That's Christmas is y'all forget about
bruh, hold on, because Easter was March 31st last year. How I go from March 31st to April 20th? That's crazy.
So you notice something changed.
Oh, I big noticed that, bro. Like what? Did he wait 3 extra weeks before he rose back up? No, it don't work like that. It don't work.
It's called a time shift. Timelines have shifted.
Well, hey, you've gotten you very eloquently got your conspiracy theory in tonight. I'm proud of you, sir. I am. You know, you toted the line for a quick little second. But you got it back together. I'm proud of you.
In this reality.
I'm proud of you. Because and the reason why I'm proud of you, because Courtney don't agree with none of the shit you agree with. But you didn't attack, you didn't come at her aggressively like you'll come at me or anybody else. That's why I'm proud of you.
No, because I'm not gonna do that, because see, check this out. If you're not a Democrat when you're young, you don't have a heart. If you're not a Republican when you're old, you don't have a brain.
Whoa. Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, that's gonna hit you on the way home.
No, that's not. No. I'm reading something about my Uncle Keith recovering from surgery. Shout out to Uncle Keith, Wayne's brother. Shout out to Uncle Keith. Speedy recovery. Love you, Unc. Yeah. Nah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
I just want to see what her thoughts are, if her thoughts are the same a year from now.
Okay. Well, you'll don't worry. You'll get the chance to find out. And once again, grand opening to Ron's Place is June 21st.
I'll recap that if you want me to.
Huh?
I was getting ready to say I'll recap that if you want me to.
Absolutely.
Hey, hold on. Before you do that, she should get Sharon to be a food truck out there. Sharon would love to come out there.
Sharon does food trucks?
Yeah, Sharon got a food truck. And she already live out in the county.
I haven't seen Sharon in years. I didn't know that. Well, Rob will. Never mind. Y'all talk about that.
Get a number from Kia.
Okay. What's going on?
Leash, go back up.
Say that again.
With me?
You're freezing a little bit.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Well, I got
it's because when I pull up multiple windows, because I have 3 people on here, sometimes it'll freeze up a bit, but I'm about to be right at where I need to be. I'm about to be right where I need to be at. So just give me a second. Give me 1 second. Okay, go ahead. Floor is yours, baby. Floor is yours.
June 21st. Saturday, June 21st, is the grand opening of Ron's Place. Come out. We're doing free hamburgers and hot dogs and drinks until they run out. Possible vendor will be there. Music by DJ I Get Live. If you've been to Crafty Craft, then you know who that is. 49 625 Whiteside Road, past the Chickahominy YMCA and Telephone Park. Keep going down the road till you see balloons. I'm pretty sure balloons and stuff will be out there. Bring your own chairs. We don't have chairs, so you bring your own chair. I know y'all probably keep a chair or two in our trunks nowadays, but
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, just come out and vibe. Like I said, Ron's Place is now open to rent for whatever occasions you have, weddings, family reunions, whatever. That will be available to you starting on June 21st.
And Leash, if the people need to get in contact with you, tell them your info, your social media info.
My social media is Facebook is Alicia Kine. What is my Instagram? Ooh. My Instagram is _ Leisha LICIA _CW83. That's my Instagram. My Facebook is Alicia Kine, LICIA CURRIN.
And if you guys are interested, look at the phone numbers before I take this off the screen. If you're interested in coming to this event or possibly renting Ron's Place for your own event coming up, look at these numbers. Or again, get in contact with Alicia via her social media. If all else fails and you want to get in contact, you can hit me up. Y'all know where to hit me up. You can hit me up on this podcast or Brave on Town's Facebook as well, or my DM. But yes, absolutely. June 21st, be there, Ron's Place. We have had so many fun times there. Rob, I've even brought you out there before.
Yep.
And he didn't even act stupid. It was wonderful.
I'm not a stupid acting person.
I beg to differ. But anyway, yes, you guys, thank you guys for thugging it out with me for 2 hours, even though I didn't get started until 11:10. It is now almost 1:15. I'm gonna pretend like I got shit to do about 8 hours from now. A little over 8.5 hours from now. My plans for Easter is I'm gonna go to church. We probably get up at pop. Look at this nigga about to roll another bleezy. We probably
go to bed.
Another one. Probably gonna go by Pop House after that. I don't know the plans because honestly, my original plans was to go to church and I was gonna come home and cook. I was gonna come home and make me a macaroni, ham, and maybe some fried chicken, whatever. And anybody who wanted to roll through, definitely roll through. Leisha, I need the dip.
I know. I gotta find the time to do it.
Cinco de Mayo weekend. Come on, boo.
You ain't getting no dip.
See,
there's no face.
And that's a confirmation.
Cinco de Mayo week. Come on, sweetie. I need that queso. I need it. I'm talking about that dip, girl. I need it.
I'm gonna see what I can do about the dip.
You ain't gonna get it.
Yeah. Say that again, because that's just gonna motivate her to make it even more. Go ahead.
And he said, and he don't share that, so
I do not. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't. If you want any that queso dip that she make, you better grab some when she first bring it in, because once that bitch is planted on my counter, nobody. I'm not gonna tell nobody. I will cover that motherfucker up.
I'm like
nobody else will do. Huh?
I'm lactose intolerant.
Me too. And anyway, all right, y'all. I love y'all dearly. I'm out. I will hit y'all up. Hey, and to my chat, yo, I've had a good sized chat the entire night. Shout out to Hermitage High School, their drama department, their tech department, the band, everybody who was who had anything to do with the production of Little Mermaid. Shout out to Courtney. All teenagers in the world should aspire to be like Courtney White. She's amazing. And shout out to her mother, Leisha, my bestest friend in the world. Love her dearly. And shout out to this black bastard at the bottom of the screen.
But I'm the favorite black bastard. Nah, bitch.
Hey, it's your boy Brandon Bravehorn Towns. I'm out this bit. Peace. Love you. See you guys Monday.